Cell culture calculations. Passaging a cell culture growing in suspension. Let's look at an example. This flask contains a cell culture growing in suspension. The total cell suspension equals 10 milliliters. The concentration of the cell suspension equals 2.6 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter. We want to split or passage the cells so that the cell culture is at a concentration of 1 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter. We will go through two methods of calculation that can be used. Using the first method, we can change the concentration of the cell suspension but keep the total volume of the cell suspension the same. Method 1. Take the concentration that you want the cell culture to be at and divide that by the concentration of the cell culture that you have. Then multiply that ratio by the total volume of cell suspension you want in the flask. In this example, you want a concentration of 1 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter out of the concentration you have, which is 2.6 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter. And you want a total cell suspension of 10 milliliters. Therefore, you need approximately 3.8 milliliters of your cell suspension added to 6.2 milliliters of medium to get your cell culture at a concentration of 1 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter in a 10 milliliter volume. Let's do a quick double check of method 1. Recall that we originally had 2.6 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter in a total volume of 10 milliliters in the cell culture flask. Let's use the equation number of cells is equal to volume times concentration. We see that 3.8 milliliters of that original cell suspension contains 1 times 10 to the 7 cells. And 1 times 10 to the 7 cells in a total volume of 10 milliliters has a concentration of 1 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter. Method 2. Using this method of calculation, we can change the concentration of the cell suspension by diluting it with more cell medium. First, divide the concentration you have by the concentration you want to determine the dilution factor. So, in this example, 2.6 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter divided by 1 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter gives a dilution factor equal to 2.6. The new volume of your cell suspension is equal to the current volume of 10 milliliters times the dilution factor of 2.6, which equals 26 milliliters. To get this new volume, add 16 milliliters of a fresh cell medium to your existing cell culture. This will bring the cell culture to a concentration of 1 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter in a total volume of 26 milliliters. Let's do a quick double check of method 2. Recall that we originally had 2.6 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter in a total volume of 10 milliliters in the cell culture flask. Using the equation number of cells is equal to volume times concentration, the cell culture flask had a total of 2.6 times 10 to the 7 cells. And 2.6 times 10 to the 7 cells in a total of 26 milliliters has a concentration equal to 1 times 10 to the 6 cells per milliliter. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.